Okay, so I just want to give a quick post on the thought that's been going through my head, and probably the number one question I get. Okay, first of all, a little background on me. I am a full-time National Guard recruiter, and on the side, I do triathlon, running, and other endurance coaching, and some nutrition advising. So, the topic is how do I get better at running when I haven't really done any running? So the basic key to this is, first of all, if you find any of this information helpful or entertaining or anything along those lines, please do me a big favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then be sure to ask any questions in the comments. Okay, so how do I get better at running? The number one piece of advice I can give somebody who's trying to start into running, or really any fitness plan, but we're going to talk about running, is, let's say you start from zero. The key is always going to be steady progression. So most people, what they want to do is they want to just jump right into running and go as hard as they can, and what happens is usually they burn out right away, or they make a few little gains right for the first couple weeks, and then they burn out, because what happens is they start by doing too much, and it's not sustainable. So what I recommend to all the people that I coach is, let's start very, very small and try to increase a little bit each week. So at the beginning, you don't have to worry about going fast or trying to get faster. The key is just to build durability and build an aerobic base. So just start with some very slow mileage. Okay, so I would recommend, if you've started at zero, start with 3 runs at 15 minutes apiece. Okay, you don't have to worry about how many miles you're going. Don't worry about that. Just worry about time on the feet. So start with 3 runs, 15 minutes. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then the next week, we're just going to add a little bit. So it's 3 runs, 2 at 15 minutes, and then 1, let's say, at 20 minutes. And then the third week, 2 runs at 15 minutes, and then 1 at 25 minutes. And then 2 runs the next week, 2 runs at 15 minutes, 1 at 30 minutes. Then eventually we're going to start adding to the shorter runs as well. Okay, but I like to add to the long run more than the short runs, okay, because those long runs are what's going to overall build your aerobic capacity, right? So then the following week, you might do 1 run at 20 minutes, 1 run at 15 minutes, 1 run at 30 minutes, okay? Whatever structure you want to do, that's fine. If you need help with that, you can always hire a coach, but the key is a very, very slow progression. A good coach is going to hold you back on progressing too much too fast, because they know that's not going to be sustainable, and the goal is to build a lifestyle out of running or fitness or whatever. It's the same idea with fitness. You're not going to just start out by going to the gym 7 days a week as hard as you can, because you're not going to be able to do it for very long. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. Start very, very slow. Start and build yourself a plan where you're only adding about 5 to 10 minutes each week, okay? Or the general rule of thumb is 10 to 20%, but I would just recommend adding 5 to 10 minutes each week to your weekly volume. Once those runs start getting pretty long, maybe add an extra day of running. Don't just keep going longer and longer. Get to where you're running 4 days a week. Get to where you're running 5 days a week. Me, I typically run 6 days a week, some days 7. But that was built over a very long period of time. So anyway, that's my advice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, if you find this information helpful, I'll be glad to answer more questions. Please just subscribe to this channel. Help me out. Makes me feel good. Yeah, it's 6 in the morning, so I'm about to go for a run right now. Talk to you later. Bye.